Hey everybody, John Stallions here with One Tribe Combat Training Collective. Today is a Monday. It's the 13th of April. I've got a special guest over here. This is Ryan Hunter. He finally showed up. So here this guy is over here. So anyway, he's got an injury, hadn't been here in a bit. So looking on this mat right here is this front mat. This is the Webster Martial Arts Academy. They're going over some of the competitive forms. Middle mat there is level 2 Krav Maga. Back mat over there is going to be the a kids Jiu-Jitsu class with Rocket City Revolution BJJ. And I'm going to make sure that Kelsey gets on here. See, she was trying to duck. She's trying to duck it. Anyway, so this other mat right over here, we got the True Vision Wrestling youth program, it looks like. No, it might not be youth. Yeah, I guess it might be. And then back in the big room over here, of course, we have judo. So we're going to start off with judo. I'm going to go back there. I meant to get that last Thursday, and I didn't get to do it. So I'm going to go set us up over here in a corner and let us do that. So I will let you see some of the stuff going on the mats as I walk by. So here's another broken leg over here. Look at the baby. She's so cute. So cute. All right, so we'll go set us up in the corner over here. All right, sorry about the poor camera work. Set us right back over here. There we go. I don't want you overdoing it. I think I'm brain.
circle here, and snap it down here. I take it and I hold this up. Take it like my shot here. Either way, how it's all about you to the ground, whether it's a single or coming in here for this double. Either way, your partner is going to be in this kind of position, and we'll go over what the other position is going to be for later. The hand that was on my right hand, since my head was on his, my left side of my body, here, I'm going to rise it up here, right below his rib cage, and where we get the gut. I went from my ear on his hip to my ear on, and now almost behind on his shoulder blade here, and I'm looking up to the sky as I start walking around here. Well, then, if it's gut like you're really keep in this position. If you belly lays where it's not a big problem, but I don't make it like a lot harder for you to get there. Okay? So, once we get here, we can do this side, and then this one is side, we can take on the head, we can start rolling over. Our goal is to do that, like, things that are we'll just start here on this level. Literally is as simple. Sometimes if you're grabbing hard enough with your right hand to push his elbow in, you just drop him over that way. It allows you to go over. Yeah, last week before, so the cool thing, whether y'all get the single or the double, it's his fault. Just here, patterns. What we does that's where the times that we have I know in the middle of here, I want to start this Now, the problem is, I'm going to be like that.
Yeah. Let's do this. So these.
Remember, if your partner starts trying to sit up and follow it, then take your right leg and step up.
Make sure that your ear is not too long. Make sure that the single eye so this is the elbow. When you get here, you stand up and out of the ear. You're strong. So now this is going down. I'm scaling
with an off my knees here, this hand, I'm going to push in with my foot walking back to the shot. So he was here with his elbow, look at his elbow pulled and here. Yeah, so if his elbow is pulled back, I could have just used my gut to pull him down. But if I use this like a stop, I'm hoping to do it. Your plan and your goal is to get inside body and inside the stool and to hold that down. I'm not just holding here in the underfoot. This is what I want to do. I'm going to have to get here. I'm transitioning, like I'm moving to the back. I'm trying to get different things here as he is trying to do the exact same thing. No one's taking the shot. We're literally just moving from here. You see? Yeah, wonderful. We're gonna do like 5 rounds of this. Alright, so you guys are hand fighting only. No fakes, no shots. Don't even worry about the legs right now. Just worry about that body. First timer is 30 seconds. Second timer is done. There you go. Let's go. Circling. Focus on your stances. Focus on small stuff that you can do.
Nice. But it feels like it feels like
When y'all circle in, use that as opportunity to get your angles on this. Alright, 30 seconds, guys. On the next time, find your next partner. This group is an almost set of throw going on. First time we're coming out. What's the second one coming out?
Good. How are you? You all right? Are you? Are you doing the tournament this Saturday? Are you done? Probably not. I worked all my travel buddies on the tournament.
Let's go. Like, you back, like, open the palm of time, like, go into that box, pull those.
You could probably drop off that. Where's that close?
Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit to see some of this wrestling that's going on over here. And we'll be able to see some judo in the background from where I placed this camera, okay? I just want to get some of the wrestling before the class is over with. I'll just put us up over here on this corner. Just let it ride through here.
The person who's winning should just have 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go start. 5 minutes. Let's go. Start running. Go. Stabilize the back and get your point.
Have a good day. Good job.
Oh, nice.
¿Y tu chol? ¿No te la pones? Agárrala, pues. Están ahí atrás. ¿Los choleros son las que están ahí atrás?
Have a good one.
I'll look at all the stuff, okay?
Hey guys, real quick, I'm gonna pause you guys real fast. Pause you guys real fast. Just make sure that you guys, that your form has the same ingredients as the rest, as all the other universities. That's the idea. We're making it a universal form. So what are the first two moves? Back to sponge. First two moves need to be back to sponge. And then followed by kick. And what was after the kick? Wow. Here we go. You guys are ready to slice now. You guys have to. Alright, back to blocking. Sponge. And then what? Some sort of animal. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Not another 3 minutes or so. Let's polish it up. Polish it up.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm more worried about that. Nice. Don't go straight in, go at the angle. Go at an angle. Circle away from the leg you want. Points. 30 seconds. Come on. Keep going. Last couple pairs. Nice. Take it out. Put it out. Look at that. Save your knees out. Save your legs. Save your legs. Nice. Take it back. There you go.
It's a way to practice your own voice. Like sitting down.
I'll go with whoever's out. Yeah. Let's go. First on my phone. First on my phone. So just all the way to your back. Like you do pull forward. Start from the top. Start from standing. I got it. Yeah. Hey, so the first who's out, let's get 30 push-ups, 30 squats.
About another minute, guys. Another minute, and then we're going to display it to the world.
Seconds, guys.
All right, guys, show respect to your partner. Hey, let's go take a seat in the black mat. See how well our creative team is. A volunteer. Okay. Yeah. Gotta be loud about it. I love it. Nice, guys. Great job. All right, let's see. Romy and Abigail. Guys, you're good at 2. All right. She doesn't know what animal cross she wants. Okay? You get multiple to pick from. Okay, give me the options. What are those animals? Well, how about this? Show me what the move looks like, and I'll name it. Like that. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this. We'll have this a creative exercise. Do everything up until the animal, and then we'll make an animal at the end together. Fighting stance. Number 1.
On now.
All right. Starting with the back. Oh, we got to say the name of our move. All right.
Universal number 7. Back fist. Punch. Ground kick.
All right, so technically you do the block first, then drop your knee and then do a punch. So how about this? You got to go back to fighting stance number one. Hit your high block. Hit your high block with your left hand. High block. Drop to one knee. Punch. Let's stay together, class. So you guys did a jump front. Trying to think. Tell you what, this is gonna seem silly, but I had in my last class, one of my students did literally just took an animal crawl and just turned it into a stationary move. So they finished the move and then they went right to the cross. You guys gotta do it that silly, but they did a crane kick, which I love. We literally just stole one of the universals. We're doing the tiger.
I heard the big bangs. That means judo's doing some great big throws. Let's watch some of that. That's fun to watch. Big throws. I heard it and had to get it. Perfect. Awesome. I'll get this whole mat right back here.
Seems like every college has a I was here. They were getting
Seconds, guys.
always lose time trying to feed it through under my arm. But it really doesn't matter mentally for me. That's all really.
So here, maybe I'll just get them all balanced on time. Oh, that's it. Let's get that out right now. Otherwise, you're going to burn.
Is it easy? No. Is it doable? I don't know, something missing. Here, I over the back, sitting down. I go here, head and arm, and I go arm and arm. I prefer head and arm because I can hit it and finish with a choke. But for safety, I can go here too. Sit down and go. Okay. I'm not like that. I'm never going to sit down. Yeah. Essentially here. Yeah. Quick snatch down.
And then I'm going to find a couple buffaloes. Okay, the purple buffalo calls seem to be
King of Iron Fist over here. King of Iron Fist.
Yes, he's really strong. I can tell.
me, and then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have to warm up.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to do
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see how it looks because I feel like that was. I don't know. But just take the jacket off and just what you put. That's even worse. You got to show them. I'm the video.
Oh, yeah. Go grab it.
So he was getting his camera, and then he was gonna meet. Telecasting. That's why. So there's actually the worship pastor at a church that we started. Yeah, it was a light blue telecaster with like a black push bar. Okay. So I ended up with a light blue telecaster with a white stick. I bought mine off and then it was like a Photoshop color, stuff like this. Purple, bar on it, but I also put a favorite blue and blue. What am I? Route? Yeah, so they live streaming right here, so I don't know if you wanted to be in there tomorrow. Probably not. You go this way, you go however you want to go. You can go in the room where it's quiet, or you can go to the shop, whatever you need to do. Alright, so we're here. Yeah, I think so. So again, I don't want to be like this. Yep. So as I do this, I can't just pull. I step back and I pull. That's it. Right here. That's where I step my I'm going to do my best. Last time, I just will work on what the jiu-jitsu stuff is. That's what I'm going to I don't want to hold you guys up too late. So, I gotta go straight to this more fast. I guess the call to action. Is that circuit or is that one big turn? So there's it's doing bullet time. That's what it is. So, you can only do it when it matters. You don't reach the top part and do it all the time. But
I would like to maybe up front say that we're sponsored by Tribe Combat. You don't have to. It's so I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna have some B-roll displays, slices and stuff. One Tribe, I'm currently seeking.
that's for you, David, too. Yeah.
I'm currently seeking sponsors to help me fund my judo national journey. Something like that. So I'm gonna just say that you can kind of email on that for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So even if you feel a little sloppy,
And if it doesn't work, guess what? You can learn less. And then the next time you give a little bit more, it still doesn't work. You go on. The next time, you give a little bit more, it works. There it is.
All right, guys, I'm going to go pull you over here to this jiu-jitsu class.
That's kind of the thing. So when I do step back and I kind of hike these through, and with me
So
being
it's right
low
across
here, again, I'm not
way
trying
here.
to go flying crotch first, right? If I'm low, I'm almost spearing it, right? I'm here. Look at where I am. Okay? This is where my head comes in here. Look, it's almost like I'm ready to come into pummel. Damn. That's where we're going. Just like I'm driving through. Again, think about it like a shot. A double leg blast coming through. Okay? Keep working on it a couple more minutes, and then we're going to add some to it. No clap, just go. No! I said no! You don't listen, stallions.
Yeah. And if you kind of put push it down, like that. I'll give you a little natural. That's very hard for me to keep up. It's a lot of magic to very quickly come in that way too.
Not only that, it's your center.
If you come in crotch first,
It is like, it is. You don't see from me. When my wife gets exactly what happened, hanging that thing, some dog.
Yes.
That's gonna run right out.
if I get it's
Can't move anywhere.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, finish up the one you're on. Okay. So again, one of the other things that we look at off of here is keeping that control. Okay. We think about going backwards, think about creating a drag. Think about, some of you have been around, this kind of sets up a little bit almost similar to a tornado pass, which we're going to look at a way to do it, because one of the downsides, this is another thing that creates the problem, is a lot of time that when we get here, okay, normally a tornado pass is that once we clear, we're kind of stepping around and we're coming in with the shoulder, right? When we're this far away, a lot of times that even if we kind of drag here, I either have to launch myself in, or if he stays down, I'm kind of landed on his thighs, right? I'm going to have to launch. I'm going to create too much space, and it's going to be a little bit tougher, right? So one of the other things that we think about is, say I still got these grips, right? And the other thing too is maybe, I know Caleb's going to try to throw crotch at me. I know he's going to try to drag my legs, and he's going to try to, so I'm going to try to keep my hips and knees up. Like I said, you're controlling here, but the two bigger joints are a little bit more free. So even if Daniel's keeping his legs up and I'm trying to drag, see, he's going to make sure I can't get him low, right? So guess what? If I can't go backwards, where can I go? Forward. So again, start kind of here. When he comes in, this is another one of my favorite ones. As I come in, I don't care what he does with my ankles, right? Now, if I step in here, I'm going to have problems, right? So watch what I'm going to do. We're stepping here. I'm going to kind of lift and punch forward, right? Okay. As we come in, I'm kind of coming here. As we come here and I get his knees up, okay, now I'm going crotch first. Boom, we're going to come in and we're going to sit right here. Okay. This is it. Knee squeeze, just like a mountain. This is where we're going to sit. Okay. Once we stack his hips like this, it's hard for him to extend. Okay. How you feeling? Great. Imagine if I had lost weight. I know this. Okay. So we have a lot to it. But this is where we're going to go. We're here. He's kind of fighting. He's not letting me go anywhere. Look, even if he puts his feet there, it makes it so much easier. Because all I have to do is just drive forward. And again, I don't want to stand here. When I get here, I drop it. Okay? Right here. You all have seen Masterminds, the fart right in my butt. Oh, like a fart transplant. That's what this is right here. This is where we're sitting. Has anybody seen that movie? Zach Galifianakis? Oh my God, it's fucking hysterical. So again, we have this here, and it makes it nice because you can kind of start clearing the legs, kind of start just melting through, and you're keeping so much pressure in the hips and on the abdomen, right, and crushing the lungs. So this is our next one. We're here. Can't step back. He's doing it cool. I'm going to bring it forward. Again, when we step back, I stayed low and drove with the shoulder. This time, I'm coming up and in. Even if I stack him here, right? See, he wants to get his hips. Okay? I'm just going to drop forward. Boom. Pinch the knees. If I just sit here, not as much. Pinch the knees. Right? This is what makes it more fun, right? Right there. Everybody good with this one? Step forward, crush the tips. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I love this. And it works great if they want to keep the legs up and try some kind of spider guard. This works great too. How you doing? Yeah.
And I did speak right. That right there. It reminds me of the things you used to learn from. Yeah, I gotta hand you just a little
It's got him, Owen Wilson, one girl from Saturday Night Live, but it's all.
And I was thinking,
Zach Galifianakis. Well, watch it. Like I said, it's like that four. It's like Zach.
Yes.
And all that.
get it for you want one?
You're so funny.
Yeah, I know.
Is he qualified?
But guess what? Hey, even if that's what I'm saying is,
I
even if he's comfortable,
I'm all about it.
now I don't want to get him too far because watch what happens. So come back here, Juwan. Come back. If I'm here, right? So I'm kind of see how I'm kind of hovering over. If I get too far forward, yeah, he's going to come out the back.
Am I?
I get this. I love swimming.
Here's the suit. Do it to me.
It's like an inch and a half.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is if you can't do it here, if you're comfortable, you still ain't going anywhere.
The water's literally at whatever.
You don't
Don't
wait.
take too hard on a baby. I can't do that, but so I have to make sure.
They'll taste full charcoal. And now it'll become about us wanting to express how much we love it more than you want.
Don't kill the baby.
Okay.
We still have to talk about 4 months.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm talking about our text.
Yeah.
So you can put in more. You sit down. Because there you don't sit down. No, you don't sit down.
Look at that.
There.
Shut up.
So you need to like drop almost up.
Right here.
Yeah.
So just say
This is how to go for the sit. That was a good pass. No, we're doing reverse. That's a Craig Jones pocket.
if you don't check your email, that's fine.
We're going about another minute, and we're going to look at a different grip and how we kind of combine these two and the Tornado with different grips.
Yeah. Slump around.
How many tournaments is it?
I know. That would be the best. If you get there, you're like, okay, cool. I'm just going to sit.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's terrible. We've been nice to each other.
I know.
Brian West is here.
But I was going to say, if you wanted to, it could be miserable.
He was here early.
You alright?
Now, everybody, finish up the one you're on and take a look at this.
I don't remember, no.
So one of the other things that if you're sitting to this, and this can happen anywhere. I mean, I've done it even like kind of working double unders. Like maybe I've gotten here and I've kind of got him controlled and I'm working double unders. But there, see how he's got his legs stood and he's not letting me twist him really well. Cool. I'm going to walk up and start kind of pinching the knees and sit. If you got somebody flexible like Juwan, I'll be nice to you. And you get too far forward here, guess what they're going to do? They're going to push you and come out the back door, and you're in trouble. Now look at that. Yeah. So, keep the hips over the hips, right? That's where we want to be with this. So now let's kind of look at kind of the same ideas that we're passing. Either we're coming by, dragging them out, or we're pushing them in. Okay? One of the things Julio used to always teach us was, again, classic was grabbing here. Because most of the times you're here, they're keeping feet, right? If we're thinking about a fight situation, usually the idea was to keep the feet here. Because you can kick at the knees, you can kick up at the face, right? It's a way to keep contact. It wasn't necessarily looking, oh, I'm making contact to try to, you know, maybe if I did step in, you were going for a sweep. But most of it is, if it's a fight, you know, you watch UFC, this is it, right? The legs are up and they're kicking. They're looking to keep here, keep that distance, right? They're not necessarily looking to invert and get into, you know, ashi or anything like that. So fighting side. But if I grab here, like I said, got a little bit of control of these small muscles, these small joints here. But look, the two biggest joints in this lower body are free. So when Julio comes forward, he comes on the inside of the knee. And this is where he's in control. Because even though he can extend his leg a little bit and his feet are free, I have a lot more power over his hips. Just the same as if we're doing stand up, I'm holding your sleeve, right? You can still move all the way around, but as soon as I get to your elbow, it's a lot harder to get somewhere. So same kind of grip. I want to come in and I'm balling up on the inside of the knees. Not out here on the front, right here on this inside, right? Because then even if I want to step to the side and I punch, boom, look at where that fist is. It's right there on the inside of the knee. This will give me a lot more movement to steer. Out here, right, I can maybe steer, but see, it's still his hips versus me, versus my shoulders. Here, we get in a little bit more. We get a little bit more pressure. So now let's see, how do we kind of turn the first one we did where we stepped back and we came forward? This one's going to be a little bit harder. Because if I get here, the chances are, you know, if I'm here, he may not sit up, right? I may step back here and he kind of stays here, right? He may sit up, he may not. But a lot of times if you're here, okay, and I get a good pull, right? Well, he is going to sit up. This is perfect. Now here's the downside to this. Even though I'm low, if I try to come forward, look at where his knees are, right? Boom, I'm going to come into it. That's the other thing too, is that in this one perfect world, if I have this, I'm going to pin his knees together. It's still very hard to do. Okay? But I can keep this control. The other thing too is that the first one we did what? We kind of stepped back and extended his body. This time, I'm going to actually kind of like stomp his feet to the ground. Okay? See that? See how I didn't go for the drag? I had him sitting up here. This is where I hit my tornado pass. As I step back, look at my angle. If I try to come forward, his knees are too close to him. So this is where I lower the shoulder and I come around. Boom. And I drop. Still hold on to it. Then when I'm ready, I come into my side control. So I'm not looking to just drag. The first one we kind of dragged a little bit. Just enough to extend his legs to get over. This one, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to extend his legs way out here. And now look at where I'm at. Yeah, if I lose this grip, I'm falling backwards. Think that I'm planting his feet to the floor. Okay? I can't do it here because my legs are in the way. So I step. Boom, his feet come to the floor. As soon as he hits up, boom, I'm dropping my shoulder to his chest. Okay? And this is one that becomes very tough because, again, you're talking about being nice. I want to drive full into this. As I fall, but I'm dropping shoulder. Okay? Hold on to this. So that way, see how I kind of rolled up a little bit? You don't roll too far. If I let go of this, yep. Okay? Aim for the middle of the chest, and as you drop in, go to the stomach. Okay? Don't shoot for up here. Chest, down to the stomach. This also is even better. If you want to be mean, say he's not going to fall for sitting up, and he stays laying down. So I kind of step back, boom, plant his feet. Now look at this. I can shove and look at where I'm driving my shoulder at. You can tell right where I want to go. Right where I go. Now if I'm being nice, I may try to come in here. But if I'm holding this, I'm just tilting forward right into the stomach. It's almost better for him to sit up. So again, one more time with the details. I'm here, right? I step back enough to pull his feet to the ground. Boom. Look at where he comes up. I'm low, and I just drive. Boom. Right here. Yep, see? That's what I want. We're going. I'm not trying to get the front of my shoulder here. It's either the side or just to the back. Okay. So it's almost like I'm hitting this part. Everybody think you're good with this one? Sure. All right, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, when you do it, stay low. Biggest thing is if you're up too high, it's really tough. But you snap those feet down hard enough, and then just go right around it. Boom. Bam.
And I wanted to. I mean, I was scared that my body would automatically. I wanted to. You know, you get mounted. Yeah.
It's weird.
No, because
I feel like I can have like see, look at that. Where we got? Almost like it's one of these that as you're passing, it's almost like you're turning your back towards him a little bit. Yeah.
I don't stop her from like, I guess, rolling through on this. Like,
No, I don't think so. You know, you've got to hold my legs here.
Hold the pants. So again, she wants to do that, right? I'm here, okay? And I come in and I sit back.
I don't think so. Maybe because
Now she wants to try to
blasted me. I maybe blasted me.
keep the legs and don't roll your body. I'm coming in.
it's right here.
Yeah. I'm on the not here. I'm on the inside of the knees.
then you have more.
And then when I do hit, like I said, I'm not completely landing like this. It's more.
And I think this has a lot to do. My legs are up. I'm not like I don't have easy to push off with. Yeah, I might have a little bit better, but it was a really. Yeah, I am not. I'm not going to be.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Imagine if you want Krav. That's go that's the one.
It's almost like a trust exercise. Your partner's going to catch you.
But either way, I worry about the gear.
I mean, I think there'd be a really good chance if you just threw kind of like an old. Absolutely.
Particular reason.
Yes.
Thank you, Justin. We appreciate all you do.
Yes. All right, man.
I'm used to restroom, baby. I don't think I can make it home.
Oh, I'm
Thanks. Yes. Now you can see that if you clear that shoulder, that's going to happen. Kyle's going to be cut. Don't do that. Push off a little bit. One thing is sometimes it's hard to want to stay holding on to those knees, but the longer you can hold on to the knees, the better you're going to be on the back side when you hit.
What's that? Yeah.
Well, that's the one thing with this too, Jeremy, is as you're drilling it slow, it feels like because you're hesitating coming in nice, but if you go fast.
Yes.
Dude, you're going to drive and get hard because it's almost that shot on. They get cool, they sit up, and then all of a sudden they get exploded back, right? It's almost like Julio does this like a shot. Is that he holds it here, and what he does is he actually pulls you like that, so that he pulls you as he sits there, bang! It's a blast, like it's shoulder hitting. So if you're hitting this one fast, if you're clearing and dropping, yeah, you'll be surprised how fast. Again, like I said, you pull their knees, they sit up, and next thing you know, they're eating it. So you're pulling it right into your shoulder. When you're going slow, you see how it works, but it feels a little bit rough. Going slow, giving you a chance to kind of get your hands up and protect. So like I was just telling Jeremy, this is one that as you build the trust with your partner, say go ahead and go fast. Because this is going to be one of these that going slow maybe feels a little awkward. All the person on bottom's having time to get their hands up. Yeah, because you're going slow. This would be one of those that you sit up, and again, it should be one of these that they're here. As soon as they sit up, boom, they're getting dropped. Like as soon as they hit the peak here, your shoulder's already hit. It should be, I hear your feet hit the floor, my shoulder's hitting your chest. So the speed comes to it. So even if it feels a little bit awkward going slow, yeah, because you're going slow. But this would be one of these that this is a violent, I'm moving your feet, I'm dropping in. So feel free to play with the speed a little bit, even if you're still holding some of the weight back. And again, even if you want to go full speed and drop the weight, let your partner know. Make sure that they're prepared for it. Okay? Even if you're like, hey, I'll do this to sit you up, but then I'm going to turn the corner and drop full speed. That's fine. And if you feel like that, go ahead and do a full speed. Boom, yeah, let me see what it feels like. Because again, here's the thing. If somebody does it to you, roll. Be ready for it. You know? It'll get you. Okay? So keep working on it. Keep it going. No clap. Go, Carl. I saw you dancing.
1, 2, 3.
Go ahead if you want.
You need it?
Jeez. These people can't work without it. There you go.
It doesn't work. Jiu-Jitsu doesn't work without the platform. I'm just saying.
Jump over.
Over!
And it's so fast that I don't have any reaction.
You don't make friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I was telling him from the bottom down here, he's pulling up. I'm pulling right back. You know, I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, it's that.
Really? Shoot that elbow out of the way. That's all. You're still controlled. But you're following that. I know. All right.
I'll do a little fast.
Because it is like, you need like,
Oh, yeah,
And I like keeping that far side. Yeah, it's just. I definitely have a side. Thinking about a wrap.
You can extend more here versus that shit. The ball person still learning more how they would like to versus
Probably good.
being
Probably good.
yeah.
Shane good. Heisman off.
Like at some point you just go jam.
Like, you see what I'm saying? How like, I can drive my shoulder into you.
Right.
This, it's like, yeah, you can push on me. But when I pull you on my shoulder and try to say,
Respect.
you know what I mean?
Alright, so everybody circle up. Okay. So again, when we're thinking about kind of our control, right? We think about our grips and kind of where we're going to go. So again, Daniel's down. Like I said, I have my options. I always want to try to grab on the inside, right? So that's going to be my biggest control. So whether I'm coming in, I'm grabbing around the ankles, or I'm coming in here, okay? And again, I kind of showed you one that works really great that when I'm here. So even if you're worried about like, oh, I'm not going to be able to stomp his feet down, you know, his knees are too wide, a lot of times that's the biggest is you try to bring them together and it doesn't work. They want to keep their knees wide. They want to keep it apart, right? Now again, it leads me to, you know, maybe something coming down the middle, but I have his feet in the way. So one of the easiest things to do is I don't want to necessarily circle around here, right? Because see, even though I'm pushing this and I have this, I can get here, but I'm still kind of keeping, you know, his foot comes up. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Obviously, if you're somebody who's a little bit quicker, you could probably just step around. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm just taking a lateral step. So as I'm here and we're kind of fighting, maybe I can't get it to pull, whatever, I'm taking a lateral step just to the side and I'm punching to the ground here, okay? So I'm keeping this and I'm keeping that low, right? It's going to make it harder, even if he wants to bring this foot up. I don't care, because guess what I've still got? Even if he brings that to the inside, boom, I'm dropping a knee slice pass and I'm coming through. Okay? So that's all I'm really doing is just setting it up easy to make a knee slice. So again, even if I'm here and I want to try to come through the middle, look, it's awkward. If I circle, maybe I can circle if I'm doing something, but again, I'm getting to where he can start gripping at me, right? Which I don't want. So I'm going to make that lateral movement. Even if he grabs my sleeves, I don't care. We're here, I take that lateral movement and I put it here, right? Again, just like when we did last Thursday, I don't want to be standing here, right? I'm kind of here, keeping my weight. And then when I'm ready, this knee, and I have it right here. Okay? And I've got my knee slice pass. You can still get this leg turked up, still, even if he wants to keep that knee in, leg here. Because as soon as he starts to extend that leg, it's going to drive me through. And I have everything all set up. Okay? Again, I'm not worried about circling. I'm not worried about stepping back. I'm just choosing a side, and I'm stepping straight out. Boom. Get some of the ones that, again, you know, they'll play here, they'll come in and they'll stand here and then start coming through, right? A lot of different things. For the most part, all I'm doing is I just want to twist him and clear. So no matter where I go, lateral step, oh, shoot right through. And see, I'm sliding right through. That's all I need. And I'm sitting in. And just keeping this stretched, nice and comfortable, where I want to go. Yeah, all that good stuff, right? Just chill out. Alright. Everybody good with that one? This will be our last one. We'll finish up with this. Step side, punch to the ground. And especially if you've got bony knuckles and you've got a good grip here, you can be right on the inside of that knee joint and just dig. Put all your weight right into that, on the bone or right into that teardrop muscle and make it uncomfortable. Alright? Let's close out with this one. 1, 2, 3.
So much better.
He's been on time all night. He hasn't been misbehaving.
You looked at me directly about it.
You show up, I don't think he's got to act like it. Show his ass.
Yeah, you can step on
Grace, have a good night.
Yes, sir. Y'all too. What we got back there? There you go. Wizard.
This guy raps again.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Or still go for your knee cut.
Or, yeah, you could.
He's got his shin, bony part of the knuckle of that knee. Got that lock.
I don't like that.
He's on the side. Cross.
See, someone with not young knees, I'd tell. Thank you. Thank you. Just because I'd be scared. That's why. It's like 80% of what Scally test me, 100% of the time.
Because no. You know when it hurt. Don't mess with my knee.
Oh, no. See what I mean?
Yep, totally did. Totally did. But that, it seems like we've heard it doesn't. That have to put like that on. Very.
Flawless effort. Once you jump on an ankle lock and you realize you don't dash it, that's when you go to the heel. What do you say?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to.
Why not a hill? Why not a hill? Balloon, baby. My man said, why not a hill? That's awesome.
I was supposed to do that double, like,
To answer that question,
Yeah,
that's a very large person.
yeah, I
It's
was
illegal.
trying
That's why no, a heel hook is illegal in the at all levels.
Yeah, I'm probably wouldn't.
There you go.
Oh,
My man is wrapping gifts.
I like doing his ass.
yeah, I know it too, it's like better.
I can see it like all of it.
And most of the people, they do this.
And then see this, it gets you eased in too easy, in my opinion. Like you can just stick your toe in this too easy. Yeah. But when your elbows down there, I can't do anything here. It gets me, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the average person, that's what's gross. Yeah, for a lot of people.
I gotta pack up.
Thank you.
Good job.
Lateral. You got me. I'm at all three.
Why not a heel hook?
I'm I usually inside all the time.
White belt.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like Mexico,
No,
You know, if I crank it or if I roll it. But if I hug a heel and I look at it, I'll be your man.
Because it's sleeping more now. It's night, so night is like.
I am noticing one thing. My foot is a little.
Time is flying.
They're just so.
I'm not getting But there is.
I feel like I have to.
Yeah,
I don't want to get started.
yeah.
You don't need to know about it.
Let's say you did the knee cut. Still just cut. Come in. You know, this knee over here, I personally like to think about this.
Oh, yeah. You're in a better position than I am.
I've got a little bit of push here, so when we come around, drive this to my head.
All right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead and reach.
So again, a few little ideas on our passing of hitting this, you know, getting the control when they're laying down, right? When they're kind of laying down, we'll get into some more sitting up. Tomorrow, we're going to kind of look into that idea of, you know, them playing on the bottom, kind of thinking about them sitting up to like a wall of guard. Kind of, we'll do kind of like we've done before, like a back and forth, like, okay, person starts to set up, they set up to wall of guard. All right. Now the person on top, how am I going to counter that? Person on bottom, how do I counter that? Person on top, what other counters do I have? So we're going to kind of feed these attacks again of, maybe the bottom one's going to be more of what's the bottom person maybe going to do, right? And the top's going to be our attack. Because again, we've got that idea that either they've done daily heat and they sat up, or I broke their guard and I stood up, or they sat down, right? In the tournament or as we start their sit. How do we approach it, right? So that's going to be our next do that. And then on Thursday, we'll look at a little bit more of kind of attacking the no-gi where we don't have the grips. Because like even tonight, gripping the pants, grabbing the pants, good control, right? Tomorrow on some of the stuff we're going to look at, some of it is grips, things that we can grab, things that, if they're going to grab the pants or the lapel. So always going to play on the grips where it's with the no-gi, we're going to make it a little bit more slippery, a little bit more explosive. We're still going to find grips, but we got to change them up, right? Okay. Any good questions at all? Anything like that? Okay. It's one thing to think of. Think about your control, whether you're controlling the ankles or the knees. Where are we looking to control? Just like I said with stand-up, it's one thing that I have control here, but he's got a lot more freedom, right? If I get into here and control, right, he may be able to pummel a little bit, but I have a lot more control over this bigger joint. The closer I can get to the biggest joint, the more control I'm going to have. And same thing with the legs, right? Ankles to knees to control the hips. But I got to get past each one. If I grab the knees, I'm already kind of past the feet. I just got to get past the knees to the hips. And that's what we're looking at. All right. So, since Bobby showed up just to say his famous line, he didn't even wear the shirt though because he sucks. But all right, what are we doing, Bobby?
Time rope mat, drill, spar. Take care of each other. Great job, everybody.
Yay!
Time we head up to Santo Domingo tomorrow.
Yeah, fly out.
We get some rolling in or some drilling or some whatever.
Roll? Yep. Bring that white belt.
Any other? Feel okay to just kind of go?
Sure. Roll and you're like, I'm not firing.
Tomorrow's my 3:45 day to head to Tennessee.
Because like he was teaching, he goes, what was you doing? Oh shit. It was just me. All right, so.
Saying you can't push me, you know what I mean?
don't know if that's one of my things.
Gotta keep them separated.
Like the latest fashion, they're like the bread and disease. Keep us happy on the way to the classroom. Getting weapons in the greatest speed. They can't say go, can't look out. If they catch us slipping in it's all of a pound. The one guy's done and the others told me they're gonna bash it up, bash it up, bash it up, bash it up. Hey, the man you're talking back to me. Keep them out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey, the man you're disrespecting me. Keep them out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey, they don't mind. We're on your 18. We'll be doing anytime. Hey, come out and play. It's already too late. One of you more than the other in jail. One guy's wasting and the other's away. It goes out of sight of the thousand before. No one has one and all is running and more. Never any free of death and violence and hate. It's gonna tie your own rope, tie your own rope, tie your own rope. Hey, they disrespecting me. Keep them out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey, they can talk back to me. Keep them out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey, they don't mind. We're on your 18. We'll be doing anytime. Hey, come out and play. Goes out of saying as a thousand before. No one's gonna follow, no one's gonna score. Never is free of death and violence and hate. He's gonna tie your own rope, tie your own rope, tie your own. Hey, man, it's something back to me. Keep him out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey, man, you're disrespecting me. Keep him out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey, we don't mind. You're under 18. We'll be doing anytime. Hey, come out and play.
You got it. So get busy.
We walk the streets at night. We go where we go there. They pick up every movement. They pick up every loser. With jaded eyes and features. You think they really care? I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch. You better think about it, baby. I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch. You better think about it, baby. But I'll let up disease and wait your new time near. But mouth of German signs seducing all your claim. I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch. You better think about it, baby. I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch. You better think about it, baby, baby. Let's test your pressure, baby. Let's see how long you last. That time been in your written bosoms all your past. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have problems with people that they loved one day died away. But just because the check of guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You're loving all the psychopaths sitting next to you. You're loving all the murderers sitting next to you. You think it in again here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders everywhere. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues, not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You're not afraid of sitting next to you. You're not so weird people sitting next to you. You think I really got here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden move. You don't know that all my friends are take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden move. You don't know the half of the why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they are outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us.
I'll even give myself like a little bit of advantage here. Oh, no. That mark up. It's a balance between pulling your head up and balancing. The more I pull your head up, the less I balance. So that one's a little different than that. And we're going for an arm bar. Like a combat arm bar on me. That's from side control. You heard me. Yes. Oh, you're right. I was. Yeah. Yeah. So you were. And then I gave it up. But I had my foot too. All right. All right. Were you guys up? Even more than that. I mean, this, yeah, that sucks, dude. Because even if I'm fighting, yeah. I'm caught. Your skin. It's okay. It's really cool. On sweat. I hear you calling. I want to let you just hear you screaming. My name don't want to touch you, but you're under my skin. I want to kiss you, but your lips are venomous poison. You're poison, running through my veins. You're poison. I don't wanna break these chains. Poison.
Every day is a new day. Every breath I take, I won't take it for granted. I learn from my mistakes. If we never control, never in this lifetime. So I trust in love, that you are giving me peace of mind. I feel so alive for the very first time. I can't deny you. I feel so alive for the very first time. I think I can fly. All my safe, but no song for me to sing. So the world how I feel inside. It might cost me everything. Now that I know this is what I've been drowning like every time I see. Now that I see you, I can never look away. I feel so alive for the very first time. I can't deny you. I feel so alive for the very first time. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no bleeding. Don't give a fuck if I come out bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I come out bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would you be wrong if you right? Every time I hurt tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I'm contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. With somebody who doesn't know who be. Losing my sight, losing my mind. With somebody who doesn't know I never realized I was meant to live. Till it was too late, and I was empty within. Hungry, feeding on chaos, you living in sin. Devil's spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself, and no love for another. Searching to find a love upon a higher level. Finding nothing but questions together. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright, nothing is fine. I'll run it, I'll cry. I'll cry. Last call, now I'm out of time. And I don't got my Valentine. Say it loud, now I stand alone. The underdog in a modern world. Suburbia's hot tonight. Nothing seems to feel alright. I don't want your sympathy. I just need a little therapy. At least it's what they say to me. Right, oh, let's go. I'm gonna start riding. We don't wanna fight it. What's going on, you? Don't tell me what to do. I don't wanna be like you. Can't you see it's killing me? I'm my overstanding me. Knock me down, I keep on moving. It's the art of moving. Set them all to do what you're told. Get a job and start to grow it old. 9 to 5 to make your dreams come true. But I don't wanna be like you. I'm not cool and I'll never be. Break the rules and I guarantee. I don't want your sympathy. I just need a little therapy. And this is what they say to me. Right, oh, let's go. I'm gonna start riding. We don't wanna fight it. One, two, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. I don't wanna be like you. Can't you see it's killing me? I'm my overstand on me. Knock me down, I'll keep on moving. It's the art of moving. Call me a loser.
All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and sign out for the night. It's 9 o'clock. Appreciate you guys jumping on. We're going to keep making them if you guys keep joining, or if you guys keep joining them, we'll keep making them. However you want to say that, I don't know. Anyway, well, we'll be starting up again tomorrow about 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We're going to get killed with copyright. I don't care. Everybody have a good evening.